and especially not going to a majority draw. This is a win for Manny Pacquiao. I'm just going to say it.
I don't think that Mario did enough to win. I don't think he did enough for a draw.
If you have world-class judges, why can't they make a decision? Why can't you go one way or the other? You know what I'm saying? A draw seems very weird to me.
Following the controversial majority draw between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios, Pacquiao's camp has officially filed an appeal with the WBC challenging the judge's decision. Many experts, including Pacquiao himself, believe he did enough to secure the win, noting that 2 judges scored the bout 114-114, while only one gave a narrow 115-113 edge to Barrios. Pacquiao's performance was widely praised, especially considering his 4-year hiatus. His team is now pushing for a thorough review and potentially a rematch.
Manny, the fans came out for you again tonight, but describe what you thought of the judge's decision.
I mean, I thought I won by split decision. Close fight, but I thought I won.
You didn't look like a 46-year-old tonight. How did you feel inside the ring?
I feel good. Like, you know, I feel happy. Like, 2 months training. Like, it was short, but I started some direction in the country.
What worked for you tonight, and what was missing late in the fight?
Missing late in the fight, like the last two rounds, like drums away. It's okay.
But the rest of the fight, you look great. What happens now, Manny? Because there was options for you moving forward. There was even talks of a Floyd Mayweather fight. What do you see going on next?
Oh, that's another story. Like, let's talk about it. Like, good for me. Like, I initiate again.
Do you feel that you have what it takes to be a world champion once again?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I can still do it. For 2 months training, 4 years lay off, and then 2 months training, like, you know.
Pacquiao remained unapologetic after the majority draw in his comeback fight against Barrios, insisting he had done enough to claim victory. I thought I won the fight. It was a close contest. My opponent was very tough.
I know you enjoyed the fight, but I thought, you know, although the decision is it's not really favor to me. Like, I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
Right downstairs. Look, this is good. And he's competitive. Taking the lead. Great confidence in the Pacquiao. The time has come.
I feel I won. Me and my team feel, you know, that we won, and you know, we're very proud of what I showed, and you know, I'm still just, you know, thankful to be holding my title.
I think although my performance is good tonight, but I'm not satisfied of my combination tonight. I should throw a lot of punches and more aggressive to knock him out. You know, I thought that after the 12 rounds, I won the fight. Like my analysis, like I won 8-4. That's my analysis for the fight. But the thing is, I'm surprised with the announcement. It's draw. So I did my best in the ring. You know, the fans is it's so happy of my performance. But don't worry, Pac-Man is back, so I'm still here. Most of the fans they're expecting that you know, they thought that I won the fight, and although at age of 46, you know, the Pac-Man is still there. He's still giving a good fight to the people, to the fans, you know. That's why I'm so thankful to God, because He gave me the strength and good health.
MP Promotions CEO Sean Gibbons did not hold back in criticizing the majority draw verdict, denouncing it as a glaring example of boxing's darker side. Gibbons asserted that Pacquiao clearly outperformed Barrios, landing more power punches. and controlling the middle rounds, yet was unfairly denied victory due to questionable judging. He argued that the draw reeks of biased scoring and possible political
Gambling aspect, I don't know. I mean, how does Manny lose cleanly? If you have world-class judges, why can't they make a decision? Why can't you go one way or the other? You know what I'm saying? A draw seems very weird to me, but I'm very proud of Manny because he spent 7 weeks preparing for this. The guy ran for an election for 3-4 months, did not train at all, did not fight for 4 years. The guy I watched put 7 weeks of training in. It's incredible. And to be robbed of the chance to make history, it's just sick. I hate this. I really hate boxing. This is the ugly side of it. This is the side I've done it for 37 years, makes me just want to get out of it. Because it's so sad to
What are your thoughts on the rematch that they asked Barrios about?
Fuck Mario Barrios. Who the fuck wants to see him? Manny Pacquiao beat Mario Barrios. Fuck Mario Barrios. Not in a bad way. I like it. But fuck him. Manny Pacquiao beat Mario Barrios. Why should he? What does he need to fight him? You know, if Manny wants to continue fighting, there's fighters like Rolly Romero. There's fighters like Jamonte Davis. There's guys out. But I would never, well, when I say never, it's not my decision, it's Manny's. But when you do what you did and win a fight like that.
Veteran broadcaster Jim Gray also expressed strong disappointment over the Pacquiao-Barrios draw, emphatically stating that Manny clearly won and calling the outcome a shame for boxing. Gray argued the decision ignored Pacquiao's evident advantages. His power punches, relentless pressure, and ring generalship painted a very different picture from the official scorecards. His reaction echoed many analysts who believe the judges botched the verdict. For Gray, the controversial ruling undermines faith in boxing's credibility.
Jim, did you think Pacquiao won that fight? It was good.
Manny Pacquiao won. Yes, I did. I'm not a judge, but it's clear to me and clear to my eyes. And it's a shame. It's a shame for boxing. 2 judges who, can't decide who the winner is. Really? Barrios, the champion. I guess you have to beat the champion, and I guess in their eyes, they didn't clearly do that. But to me, it was an astounding, amazing, outstanding performance by a 46-year-old man. This is one of the all-time great performances.
Retired 2-time welterweight champion Shawn Porter was visibly furious following the majority draw, calling the decision a slap in the face to fans and an insult to sportsmanship. He argued that Barrios never took control of the fight and showed inconsistent bodywork, making it nearly impossible to award him rounds. I thought Manny won. Hands down, Porter emphasized.
Listen, we've seen Manny on the end of bad decisions before. Timothy Bradley, excuse me. Jeff Horn fight, and shout out to Tim. I know how you feel about that. The family. All right. But this is what he's got to deal with. You can't go through a camp, do what you just did right there. We saw all the heart, everything that we've always seen from Manny, and this is the result. Shout out to Mario. He made the fight difficult just from being a big guy who is a better boxer than I realized, came to the ring with a true game plan to try to box and be patient, find openings and things of that nature. I don't think that Mario did enough to win. I don't think he did enough for a draw. I think that there was a lot more that he could have done. But the main thing is the style that he chose to box was actually a good style to use against Manny Pacquiao. They were saying that they were going to come right to the middle of the ring, and they did. But they came to the middle of the ring, and then they circled, they moved, they worked behind the jab. Not enough jabs, not enough of everything for Mario.
Wade Plemens, host of the Wade Concept, framed the majority draw as a moral victory for Manny Pacquiao. He emphasized that at 46 years old and returning after a 3-year layoff, Pacquiao outperformed expectations against a reigning world champion. Plemens criticized Barrios for fighting tentatively and lacking the urgency expected of a champion. With 2 consecutive title fights ending in draws, he suggested Barrios might be the weakest active world champion. His hesitant performance and minimal offensive output not only...
All right, so we are back on the Wade Concept presented by The Ring Magazine. And folks, I just watched Manny Pacquiao, that's right, 8-division world champion and 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao, off a 3-year layoff Manny Pacquiao, off a loss before the 3-year layoff Manny Pacquiao, go to a majority draw with a world champion in a title fight in 2025. What the just happened? The breakdown. Let's go.
He is the star weight concept.
So like I said, Manny Pacquiao, 2025, fighting for a world championship is not something you expect me to hear. Number one, especially off the 3-year layoff, especially at 147, especially off a loss, and especially not going to a majority draw. This is a win for Manny Pacquiao. I'm just going to say it. Tonight, he fought Mario Barrios on PBC, on Amazon Prime Video for the WBC World Championship. Mario Barrios, I like the guy, but it has to be said, when you have 2 of your last title defenses ending in a split draw and a majority draw, you may be the worst title holder in boxing right now. I'm sorry. That's not comparing him to being a shitty boxer. It's just saying that as of right now, he might be the worst world champion in boxing. It may be one of the worst I've seen in a while. Also, kind of unrelated, this kind of looks bad for Tavis's record because that was supposed to be a stalwart win on Tank's career when he moved up to 140 and beat Barrios for the belt there. But now it's not looking so good because 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao just went to a majority draw, and you can argue that Manny Pacquiao should have won the fight.